What's happening, guys? Celtic CC here. I'm on my main account. I'm going to crack on with the quest board and just do a bit of a different video, discussion video. I realised like the last video I did with the Cuba one with the flag on the thumbnail didn't get many views, probably a bit controversial. I don't regret using that as a thumbnail though. That's just the way it goes. Like, do you know what I mean? I mean, it's the reality of the situation. Like Cuba being top of the charts right now when it comes to planet environmentalism. But I thought I'd do a bit of a different discussion video, just so give an update on how my routine's going and everything. So if you've been following my discussion series on this channel, I got sacked from my job. I did actually have a couple of a few kickoffs actually at the last place I worked. I told you about that South African guy who I just lost my rag because he had no environmentalism, claimed to be a Christian, called Muslim satanic and all that. He had, totally pussied out when I kicked off with him. And he went and grassed apparently, or snitched, you call it snitched in America. But nothing came of it. But the last kickoff I had, which actually got me sacked in the end, was from a Polish guy. And, he actually fucked up my work. And, it was annoying because he said I called him a Polish wanker, which is a fucking lie. So I all went up to office and everything and lost my job. And so it was just like, right, okay, what do I do then? So, I decided, what, everything's kicking off in the world. It's obviously all going to shit. I've had enough of fucking trying to, get ahead in life with regards to work. It's obvious that, the creator is kicking off, or God, whatever you want to call him. It's hammer time, it's apocalypse time, so I'm just going to sort of put my effort into something which will actually be more beneficial, which with regards to kind of, going on the internet, trying to, post these videos. So I've been doing the State of Things series. It's like I'm still playing Castle Clash and, putting in effort on it, but with my computer being a bit of a bitch, it's a bit of a race against time. It can crash sometimes, do you know what I mean? It's just this thing with Nox, I know it's on Reddit, on the Nox page, people get pissed off with Nox all the time. So it's just the way it goes, do you know what I mean? So I can't, put proper effort into Castle Clash, but I can do a bit and then sort of, go away or just put some music on while I'm playing and it crashes and then I'll come back later on. Sometimes I have to restart my computer, do you know what I mean? So it's a bit of a pain, but it is sort of keeping me focused on other stuff as well, which is good. So basically what I've been doing is obviously posting videos on here and Lunatic CC, and also sort of buffing other videos and researching, trying to get sort of environmental awareness. And that's my kind of routine. The way I look at it is every day I am I used to drive to work every day, and it would be a half-hour drive there, half-hour drive back. Then I'd be doing a job which was for retail industry, providing products for shops. Obviously very polluting because most of the products are not environmental. There was some environmental stuff, don't get me wrong, but majority wasn't. A lot of it was kind of frilly shit for your homes, which is just fucking pointless at this time. At this stage of existence for humanity, making your home pretty is probably one of the dumbest things you can do. Do you know what I mean? So that was part of the job as well. So it's like every day I am burning less petrol, not contributing to GDP. As I've said before, check the sections in my videos. I've put the Nature Connection video about GDP. So GDP is basically, a bad measure of progress. It actually leads to planet destruction. So, if you're doing a job where you're not actually helping the environment, you're contributing to planet destruction and every day wrecking your karma score, basically. Do you know what I mean? Which is a bad situation for most people. It's, it's not a nice situation, obviously. Do you know what I mean? But that's just the way things are. It's just, obviously we're all born into this kind of broken capitalist motherfucker planet system. And that's just the way most people have to deal with their lives, do you know what I mean? And I've just decided to say, you know what, fuck it, I'm not, I've had a look on I got another email account where I got some job search stuff, and pretty much everything comes up like machine operator. So I've just said fuck it. I'm done with work, and then I'm taking it as a sign. That's my journey over with regards to work. I'm cool with that, so I can do more, positive environmental, Mother Earth discipline work on the internet. And that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to sort of I'll chat with people, like text chat people on YouTube and Reddit, really push the agenda. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, just today I had an argument with someone who was quite sort of knowledgeable in physics, and I managed to push him through to the point where he agreed that he was actually into environmentalism. And then I hit him with, because he was going on about, oh, you should check out Einstein's theories. And in the end, I said, science needs to check his shit. He was trying to say, oh, well, we got to go and try and find another planet to live on. I said, we haven't got time for that. We got 43 years worth of oil left, And I think I managed to get through to him that, his perception needs to change with regards to science. Or, basically every sort of facet of industry, science, knowledge, religion, everything on the planet needs to check their shit and go, are we heading the right way? Right way? Are we heading to sustainable? Do you know what I mean? And obviously we're not. The world's going to shit, so that's just the way it goes. So as regards to, that's my internet and what I'm trying to do for, my personal karma score, increase my karma score every day, and fight hard for Mother Earth, fight hard for the planet, fight hard for the Creator, so that's what I'm doing. With regards to my diet, I have reduced my meat intake a lot. I've got a lot more veggie. I have, stripped off fat. I feel just as strong. I'm still doing weights and martial arts in the gym. I try and kind of do something almost every day. I do have the, a rest day and stuff like that now and again. I'm going for walks in the forest. I feel a lot better. My mind's more sharp and I'm more focused on what I need to do. And the walks up the forest are like a piece of heaven. Do you know what I mean? It's like I wouldn't swap it for Disney World. Do you know what I mean? So when I go up the forest, it's just it's heaven. Do you know what I mean? So I just go up the forest for a few hours, have a good walk about. What's interesting about the walk of the forest as well? Actually, the first time I did it, I always thought like the job I was doing before, because I was on my feet, pulling cages and doing work, but in a constant flow of walking. And I was actually quite surprised at how poor my jumping fitness was, my walking fitness. So the first time I actually went for a walk up the forest, by me, it was quite surprising, because I realised, I wasn't going uphill as good. My speed wasn't that great, and I've actually managed to improve my jumping speed. So that's really beneficial to me as well, because there's a lot of really steep inclines, and it's one of those forests where it's like, you do a lap round the path, and you get to a point where you're either stuck or you keep going. So that's what I like about it. It's not like where you go on a treadmill, or maybe go on a little walk around the blocks a few times, where you can just sort of stop quickly. You get to a certain stage, and you're like, right, well, I got no choice but to keep going. So I've had a walk where I've been a bit tired, and I still had an hour left to walk. I had no choice. Do you know what I mean? So I had one day where I kind of pushed it quite hard. I haven't quite got back into running yet, because of the martial arts. I do things like Shaolin techniques with a metal bar, hitting my bones, and kicking the bag and everything. And I even incorporate dancing and stuff like that into my routine. Do you know what I mean? I put music on and do that as well. Do you know what I mean? So I haven't quite got back in the running, but I probably will eventually go and have a run as well. Do you know what I mean? But right now it's kind of like mixture of martial arts and decent speed, yomping, and I feel healthy and good. Do you know what I mean? I'm still smoking. I'm still having my treats and stuff like that. But my motherfucker score is definitely on the very, very low level right now, which is cool. And I'm just enjoying my time off work, not having to go to a job, doing all that shit and everything, and doing stuff on the internet. And so I'm pretty content right now. I know the world's going to shit. I'm trying to do my best. I hope other people are as well. But it's just that's the situation. I mean, other areas of the world, they're all rioting and going to war. My situation is it's kind of peaceful by me. It's not going too nuts. So I can do more sort of help for the situation, for the planet, with regards to my routine, going on the internet, and also looking after myself and everything. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, yeah, obviously my funds are going to run out eventually. I don't know exactly how long I got before they run out. I have got expenditures, but I have been prepped to bug out for a long time. Do you know what I mean? So if I gotta go and camp somewhere, I'll do it. Do you know what I mean? That's the way it goes, and so that's not a problem at all. So I'm glad I got that situation sorted a long time ago. So yeah, that's my routine. I'll still keep doing the state of things and the Castle Clash videos and stuff like that. But like I've said before, no guarantee the internet will be here forever. So or something might happen. You never know. My channel might get banned or something for some of the shit I come out with. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, so definitely get your creator, Mother Earth discipline sorted, guys. Get your body healthy. Have no fear of death. Get that. Kill or be killed mentality. You may go down that road. Do you know what I mean? And do what you can to push the agenda the right way. Right now, we really got to fight hard for the environmental agenda because it is the only thing that is going to, save humanity. So, okay, cheers.